Hey guys, it's Tanya and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with two videos actually today. Yay! This is the first one. The next one will be the next part of city living. Two days in a row we're having city living crazy, right? We are actually wrapping up this series, and so this is a speed build of the penthouse that I'm going to move Catalea, Kira, Archer, and Quinn into in that part that'll be up later today. So wow, I never thought I was going to build a penthouse because it's a little overwhelming. They're really big. But I'm deciding to do it. Well, I already decided to do it. Now I'm voicing it over. But yeah, I wanted to incorporate the shape of the rest of the building. So the exterior is nothing too exciting. I just think it blends into the building nicely. It's a one floor penthouse. I didn't think we needed two floors. I had trouble filling in the space of just one floor. So that's what we did. And we ended up having a very small outdoor living area as well, which I think was really nice. But in here, this is where our landing area is, like the hallway when you come up the elevator. This is where you will end up being. And this corner over here with that little tiny balcony that I created ends up being the master bedroom because, of course, the master bedroom gets that little balcony. Like, where else would I put that? Because we're going to have a bigger one in the main part of the house. And the kids ain't getting that. Catalina's not giving up her balcony to Archer Quinn. That's not happening. She wants that. So, anyway, that is what we are doing today. And I don't know how I'm going to voice over 28 minutes of this. I'm going to be honest with you right now. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good at keeping these voiceovers going and voicing over my videos, but the last couple ones have been really short, so it hasn't been too much of a problem. I'm just like, oh, this is what we're doing. But that gets real boring really quickly, right? So I try and think of other topics to talk about while the house is going, but as those come up, they come up. But right now, this is the kitchen area. We're trying to figure out where it ends up going, and it ends up going where I'm putting it now. There's some separation, but not a lot. Just a little bit to differentiate the different areas of the house. It's a very open concept penthouse for sure, and it's really weird because I don't know about you guys, but because I don't know how old everybody is that's watching this, but I'm 23 years old, and when I think of penthouses, it's so bad. The first thing I think of is General Hospital. Okay, that probably sounds ridiculous, or some of you are like, really? General Hospital, and other people are like, what's that? So it's a soap opera. I don't even know what channel it's on. I don't watch it. But when I was a kid, my mom watched it a whole lot. She watched General Hospital every single day, and she kind of got me into it. So I'm like little, I don't know, like 7-year-old Tanya watching General Hospital. I know that's probably not good, like all the drama, like, I don't know, all the characters there. Anyway, Sunny Corinthos lived in like this really cool penthouse, and that was all. I didn't even understand like what a penthouse was, or that it was on top of a building or like on top of an apartment complex. I was just like, oh, Sunny lives in a penthouse. Like, a penthouse? Oh, you mean Sunny's place? The Corinthos place. Like, oh my goodness. So that was my first knowing of what penthouses is, which is kind of random and weird. Also, does anyone watch General Hospital? I don't. I haven't seen it since, I don't know, maybe when I was in middle school. I'm trying to think what the last thing I remember is. I remember a train crash. That's all. That's the last thing I remember. Yeah, I don't know. But that's some random information. I don't watch soap operas. But shout out to my mom who loves General Hospital still. I actually got her like a book about General Hospital for Christmas. It was published in the 90s, but it was like one that had like all kinds of pictures up until that point of what had been going on, because General Hospital has been going on for like ever, from like the I almost said the 20s. I was going to say like 20, 30 years or something, and then I almost said the 20s. But it's been going on for like a long time. My mom's been watching it since she was like a teenager or something. And so even though this book was published in the late 90s, it was like, what, 20 years old now? It included a lot of stuff that she remembers and she grew up watching, and she really enjoyed it. So anyway, enough about my mom in General Hospital. That was just like a random thing. Like my first experience with what a penthouse was that. I wanted to mention one thing. There's an office in this building. When we get in there, there is a floating computer on top of something. Like a computer hard drive. I will get rid of that, I think. If I don't, just be aware, I know it's there. it's there. I didn't do it on purpose. It was accidental with like move objects and moving things up. And so that's what we did. And I do fix the gap in these shelves like way later. I actually built this over the course of a few different days. So it does get fixed much later, but not right now. But anyway, oh boy, I just told a whole long story and it's only 5 minutes in. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. Oh my goodness. Um, but yeah, what day is this going out on? Tuesday. I'm doing like a lot of pre-recording right now, so like I'm getting confused as to which day things are coming out on. I've got some crazy stuff going on in my life right now, and so I've been trying to get videos pre-recorded when I'm feeling up to it, and it's been a lot of fun. Like I'm having such a blast doing so much building lately. I want to do more, but maybe once city living is over, like I said, this is going to be coming out at the same time or like like an hour or so before part 34 of City Living, and it's ending on part 35. So next Monday will be the final part of City Living. So after that's over, Mondays are going to be free for me to do whatever I want. So, maybe there'll be more building. I'm not sure. Or I might add a second day to Not So Berry. Not sure right now because obviously last week I did Not So Berry on Friday and then again on Tuesday because that was my free for all day, and today is Tuesday and I'm doing 2 City Living things. So yeah, it's trying to find a balance right now because obviously I just added that Let's Play to my channel and I'm having a whole lot of fun with it. But finding the balance is a little bit of a struggle for sure. Anyway, we actually end up getting rid of that diagonal portion of the wall there heading into the master bedroom, and we create another hallway over here that I have to mess with a lot because I realized that I ended up putting a kid's room in the middle to begin with and that there were no windows. And so there's only one room in this entire build that doesn't have windows, and it's one of the bathrooms. We have 3 bathrooms, 2 regular ones and an ensuite. The largest bathroom does not have windows. But I felt like if there had to be a room with no windows, the best room would have been a bathroom because I've been in lots of bathrooms without windows. Like my bathroom doesn't have any windows, so like I don't think it's that weird. But having a bedroom without windows might be a little bit weird. Then again, I have a window in my bedroom, but I've never opened it and there's a curtain on it and it doesn't feel like I have a window. So I don't think I'd be too bothered by it. Like I have one window in my whole apartment and it's in my bedroom. And then we have a sliding glass door in our living room, but like I don't ever take the blinds off it or open it. So there's never any natural light coming into my house. So I mean that's just me. I'm sure there's lots of people and I know there's lots of lots of pizza that I can never talk. Lots of people who need natural light in order to wake up or whatever. But I prefer to sleep late and just like have the blinds like covering the windows. It's really nice in my opinion. But anyway, this is a little landing area. We are adding a rug in here to go with these cute little chairs. I put 4 of them together. I just wanted like a really basic landing area, which I guess this whole floor is theirs, but I kind of wanted that section anyway. I thought it would look kind of cool. And so that's what we did. There's some really confusing walls in the back that we end up fixing for the most part. There is a little bit of like empty space because I did place closets in all of the bedrooms, but I don't think it's too much of an issue really. But anyway, we are putting our dividing wall here, which ends up being where the TV goes, and I really like it. I think it came out really nice. And then messing around back here in the backyard trying to figure out what this area is going to look like as well. And I really like this. Oh my god, I'm just going to be like, we're doing this and I like it. And we're doing this and I like it. I don't know how to talk today. But, what's new with that, right? Anyway, let's see. My last build, what did I talk about? I think I talked about my cat. My rabbit. So, ever since we got our bunny, got my bunny. Her name is Wednesday, by the way, like Wednesday Adams. She's a little black bunny. If you want to see pictures of her, I think I've posted them on Twitter, but I've definitely posted a bunch of them on Instagram. You can follow that. It's MsGryphi, just like my YouTube channel. Go ahead and give that a follow. All my social media is MsGryphi if you want to follow anything else, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, all that is all the same. But anyway, if you want to see what she looks like, there's pictures there. But ever since we got her, she's been a little bit skittish. Apparently, in her foster home, the other rabbits didn't like her and they would beat her up, and she was really shy and all that good stuff. Not really good stuff, but you know what I mean. Like, I feel like I hear that story a lot about animals that are adopted, like they were the odd one out or the run of the litter or what have you. And she's been like really nervous and scared, and like we can't pick her up, which is fine because like rabbits um, are not used to getting picked up, so it's a big problem for them because they're like their parents don't pick them up. It's kind of like if they're getting picked up, that means somebody's trying to eat them or hurt them. So that's understandable. You need to gain their trust, and we're working on that. And she's also working on litter training and all kinds of stuff. But we've made so much progress. Like, oh my goodness. So I was having a problem where she was getting worse. She wasn't letting us pet her. I couldn't pet her at all. And she would just cry every time we were near her. And when I went to go clean out her litter in her cage, she would like bite anything. She didn't bite me, but anything that was near me. And so I was doing some research, and I don't know a lot about bunnies. So if you guys knew this beforehand, please give me tips if you know a lot about bunnies. I'm learning from the internet, which is wonderful. It's a wonderful place. I love the internet. Oh my goodness. But apparently, like, I'm not supposed to clean out her cage when she's in it. So I've been getting her to hop out of her cage. I like bring her cage into the kitchen and like close it off so she can't get out, and let her hop around and have fun. And I clean her cage out while she's just exploring the kitchen every day. And then put her back. And she hasn't been biting. She hasn't been crying. She comes to the edge of her cage and wants me to pet her and play with her. And things are just going really well. She's the cutest little bunny. And I'm so happy that I finally have her. I've been wanting a bunny for years. And she's so cute. So if you want to see what Wednesday looks like, or if you have tips for me, leave tips down below. Or go look at pictures of her on Twitter or Instagram, because she's really cute. I'll probably post some more pictures. If I remember, like, what day is this coming? This is going up on Tuesday. I'm not going to be home on Tuesday. That's why I'm recording this right now. That makes sense. But anyway, we are still in the living room. This build took me a really long time to do over a course of a few days. So that's why it's 28 minutes. Even though it's on 8 times speed, oops. It took me over 3 hours to do this penthouse, which I feel like I'm such a slow builder. I see some people build on YouTube, and I'm like, I don't know how they do it. 'Cause obviously, it's sped up, but like, I still take longer than a lot of people, and I don't know how to improve that. I guess it's because I'm really picky about what I place in certain areas. Like, I critique building a lot. Like, not like, I don't know. That's just how I am with a lot of things, arts in particular. I don't tend to comment on a lot of people's work, or unless I like it, because I am extremely critical of art and design and interior design. And I'm not saying like I'm good at it either. Like, I'm very critical of my own work as well. It's just like I'm overly critical, and that's probably why I don't, you know, build faster, because I'm like, does this look okay? No, not really. I need a better color. Like, the colors don't balance out well with everything. Like, like there's too much awkward spacing. Like, I don't know. It's a little bit of a struggle, but looks like we're back into the master bedroom, which I ended up like loving. This is my favorite room. It's so simple, and we use this cheap bed from City Living that I know, like, forever Catalina is gonna be like, you bought me a penthouse, but you gave me this cheap old bed like that I've had since day one, and that hurts my back. Well, yeah, it's cute, so you know, you gotta hurt your back for a cute bed, right? That's how it works. I don't think that's how it works. I would not go for that in real life. I'd be like, it's cute, but ouch. Although I might take that back. I have a futon in my living room, and it's not very comfortable, but it's really cute, so I've been keeping it. Then again, it's cheap, so that's another reason why I'm keeping it. And I don't have enough money to get a penthouse like Catalina does. Not that she really has enough, but she got like a disclaimer. Like, she definitely got a what is it called? She got an advance on her salary. For work, to purchase this place, because girl is making like 400 something simoleons an hour. I think she can get this place. We only had like, this place is like 240 something, I think, thousand simoleons, and I think we only had like 50,000 in our household. But you know, I I moved them in using free real estate. And you know, I don't think it's that much of a stretch really. They would have had to save up for a little bit longer, and they could have gotten the house. But and also Akira has a job, and he's level 8 in his career, I want to say. And so you know, I think it was doable and it was a good idea. But anyway, this is her little office. I made Catalea a cute home office because I figured she works from home a lot and maybe she could have clients come here. Then again, I'm kind of thinking she's a social media person, but at the same time, I kind of think of that going hand in hand a little bit with being a graphic designer, which is what I am. And I have an L-shaped desk, and I would love to have this office for myself and like have like freelance work and have clients come over. That would be amazing. So I really like this little office. It has two parts. Obviously, her little desk and stuff is in here. We're adding all kinds of clutter to her desk, which I think looks really cute. And her little vase there that I'm sure Akira gave her, that rose is holding everything up. And just gonna add stuff to the walls. But anyway, in here is her little office, and then like in the same room, but like separated a little bit, is like a waiting room slash sitting room. There's like lots of books and TVs. It's a good place to like sit down and collaborate with people you're working with, because I know like comfortable design space is nice. There's also a couple extra miniature desks in there if she was having other people help her. Like other people could work in that space as well. And I don't know. Building this made me want to maybe I'll build a design studio at some point. I think that could be really fun, but like I want a spiral staircase. I don't know why, but like I associate design studios with spiral staircases. Plus, spiral staircases need to come back. That was like one of my favorite things that we had in The Sims 3. Did we have it in The Sims 2? I feel like maybe. I don't remember though. But like I really loved spiral staircase. We also had like L-shaped stairs, correct? But I don't remember what that came with. Or did you have to did you have to purchase those from the Sims 3 store? Maybe. Because I'm trying to, like, I know they existed in the Sims 3, but I don't think I had them. So I'm thinking maybe I had to get them from the store, but I'm not positive on that. So don't quote me. But spiral staircases were amazing. And I think those came with Generations, which I don't, or was it Seasons? Oh my goodness, I can't remember where anything came from. But I loved the spiral staircases, and I think they would be so helpful in so many builds, especially like small apartment builds. Like I know we can't have two-floor well, you can have two-floor apartments if you depending on which one you build in, but too bad we can't have like small two-floor apartments. I don't think there's any that are very small areas because spiral staircase would be really helpful. Then again, we could make like our own sort of apartment complexes. They just won't work as apartments. Like build a big house type dealio that looks like an apartment. That's a possibility as well. And I think that spiral staircases would be very beneficial for that as well. So anyway, this is the first bathroom. I think it's the first one anyway. This is the master bathroom or the ensuite for the master bedroom. And it has the same color scheme as pretty much every other bathroom in this build. I used the same flooring and everything, and I noticed when I took the overhaul headshots, you can see it now, I used this one base game rug so much in this build. And I don't know, I was just really feeling it, and I'm like thinking more and more, like I keep saying I'm gonna do a base game build. I don't think it's gonna be that hard. Like there's a lot of really nice stuff in the base game, and like I built houses when the game first came out in 2014, and I was really happy with my options. I don't think it's gonna be like hard to like make something look nice. I think the hard part is gonna be accidentally not using one little item from something else. But I do think it could come out very well. And I used a talking toilet in this house. I don't use talking toilets because they're weird, but it's a penthouse. I figured we only have one more part. I can deal with a talking toilet for a part, right? So we have a talking toilet for the first time ever in a house that I'm actually gonna play with. And now we're popping in some more TVs in this gym. So we have a home gym, which is really cool for Catalea since I never get her out to the gym and all we had is a treadmill. Now we have more things and everyone can work out in here. So I'm really happy to have that. And it turns out that this build ends up having, I think, like something crazy like 6 TVs. Don't know how or why I thought that was a good idea, but there's like 2 in the gym, there's 2 in the office, there's 1 in the living room. So two, two, and one. That's five, and then there's one in Archer's room, and I think that's it. Um, so unless I'm forgetting one, there are six TVs in this house, which is a bit ridiculous. But I thought it was cool, so that's what we did. And we definitely moved that bubble blower. That bubble blower ends up being near the kitchen instead, and we don't put those couches there. We end up having a secondary sitting area where that bubble blower is, and we end up putting this bar somewhere else. I was trying to make this crazy colored corner, but it actually ends up being like a kid's toy corner. There's not too much there. I think we have a puppet station and a toy, like one of those big dinosaur hug toy things. Stuffed animals, hug toy things. Yep, stuffed animals are now called hug toy things. Oh, goodness. And we just have some basic stuff in the hallway here, just like a long rug. See, look I used that rug 4 times in this one little area. It's pretty bad, but I think it looked really nice, so I'm not even mad about it. But we are working here in the master bedroom, and oh goodness, there wasn't much wall space. It was like all windows and closets, and I was like, where does anything go? But we figured it out. We didn't put a lot in here. There is a lot of open space in here, but I think that's fine. It's nice. I think it looks very clean and simple. And there wasn't too much more I wanted to add. Of course, if you want to download this, which you can, by the way, it's on the Sims 4 gallery right now. I think it's called Social Penthouse, I think. Um, but I went ahead and added it there. I gave it that title, I guess. I think that's what I called it anyway, because it has a lot of stuff for like socializing and having people over. Like we have a karaoke machine, and we have like a really big like living space. We have a bubble blower. This is gonna be a good place for parties. It was made for my Sims, but of course you guys can use it as well. You can convert the kids' bedrooms. Which one of them is the teenage bedroom? Why do those last? To other rooms of your choice, but the rest of the house is like ready for partying. And if you have a sim that works from home, maybe somebody also in the social media career, either public relations or like YouTuber or whatever, this would be a perfect space for them. So if you want to get that, you can just search Griffy or hashtag MsGryphi on the Sims 4 gallery. That information will be in the description down below as well, and you can go ahead and download this house for yourself and enjoy the karaoke machine. But anyway, we are trying to fill in space now because I was like, I have so much empty space. Let's at least put some things on the walls. And I was like, ooh, I want a lot of plants because I don't know. I like when I see builds that have like an overabundance of plants like in one area, and I didn't put very many there. I don't know how I thought that was a good idea, but like I want to figure that out. I want to make a cluttered house. That would be kind of fun. Ooh, like make a like cluttered little old grandma's house, and like I that might sound bad, like maybe a stereotype or something, but no, I'm like talking about my grandma, cluttered little grandma's house. I think that would be really cool. It'd be really interesting too, like the weird wallpapers that I never use and the floorboards that I never use. Oh, that's a good idea. I should probably write that one down, right? Would you like to see like a little cluttered old person's house? Like grandpa's house. Like I don't know. I think that would be kind of fun and interesting. Because they tend to be like older style houses too. I might just build my grandma's house. That's an idea. I might do that. That sounds like a lot of fun. But yeah, so this is a basic bathroom, and now we moved this over by the kitchen, and we're adding some last little details in the office over here. And I think we should be jumping into the bedroom builds in just a minute after we do some what's it called? Put some paintings on the wall over here. I just put 2 of them next to each other. I thought that looked really nice. And we are finally jumping into these bedrooms for Quinn and Archer. I ended up keeping Quinn's room pretty much the same as it was when he was at the old apartment. I didn't think it was necessary for it to change too much. I figured he'd probably just bring most of his things, and the walls would be obviously just the way they are. And we would just bring a lot of his stuff and like spruce it up a little bit. And that's what we did. It's pretty much the same, it's just a little bit different. But it was definitely very Quinn. And the other thing that we did is that for Archer's room, we kind of like redid it. Because spoiler alert, I mean, not really too much of a spoiler, you knew it was coming, but in part 34, which like I said will be up later today, Archer becomes a teenager. So this room was more so built for teenager Archer. Obviously, this one's Quinn's room, but the room next door is for teenage Archer. And so that's what we are going to do now. And I had trouble picking a bed, but I wanted to put it over in the corner over here. And that's what we ended up doing. I did think I used that bed maybe, but I changed the colors and I wanted to have some like shelves above it. And I thought that looked really nice. And it ended up being kind of like clean. And he's kind of gonna be more of an outdoorsy person, and I don't know. I think he's going to really like his new room. So I'm really excited about it. And I got to use this clock. I don't know if it fits really well in here, but I really like it. It kind of reminds me of a sunburst. And he likes the sun. He likes exploring and nature. And so I wanted to incorporate plants in anything I could. But he also really likes dark colors. And he likes purple. He's liked purple his whole life. Ever since he was a little one, he's always liked purple. So my first ever Let's Play toddler Archer is now a teenager, and it's breaking my heart a little bit. And so we're just trying to figure out what to put on his walls over here. We don't end up doing those things, but I think we skip back and forth between the two rooms a little bit here. But yeah, so he ends up having the final TV in the house, and I think he has a desk. Yeah, there's the desk. What else? In a dresser? I think that's all his room gets. But I don't know. I think it came out pretty well. I can't believe this series is ending. I'm really sad about it. But I'm also really excited to see how the last episode goes, for them to enjoy time in this house. If you guys want this, I hope you enjoy this house. And I don't know. I'm also excited to have Mondays back to do whatever I can on them. If you don't know about my current upload schedule, I have a video posted about it like last week, I think. You can go find that pretty easily on my channel. Or if you click the About section on my channel, I have my schedule posted there as well. City Living is on Mondays, but next Monday will be the last time that City Living is on Mondays, so I don't know what Mondays are going to be yet. But I'm really excited to find out and to continue bringing awesome new content and do more builds. Tell me what you guys want to see. I love your ideas, and I want to do what you guys want to see because you guys are the best. Anyway, we are coming to the end of the video here. There are screenshots here in a moment. Please like and subscribe and share and all of that fun stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.